Okay.
Is that the question I want to ask?
Okay, go ahead.
This in JavaScript, unlike Python that we have print, is alert substitute for.
Yes, sir. Mm.
Thank you.
It's not that print is not here, but when you say alert, if you remember yesterday, when I was showing you this thing, the runtime environment, this is one of it. When we say alert, we want to see it happen in the browser. Do you understand? When we say console.log, we want to see the output in the terminal. I don't know whether I understand this. I want to see,
Yeah.
there's another one called document.write. Maybe you've forgotten that slides, but I showed you something like that yesterday. So,
Oh, I left before then.
yeah. So, I want to take you to that side that I said that. Do you see this, sir?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes, this is runtime environment. When we say
Okay.
we pop up a dialog box, alert pop up. If you remember, that is what happened. It will pop up a dialog box. Then we'll output directly to the HTML page. That will be document.write. Then hello document. You're going to see it happen in there. And when it's going to happen in the console is a terminal. You see that place that I click and I was writing it there, right? So if I say console log, hello console or hello Edwin, it's going to output in the console. It's not going to go to that browser and give you a dialog box, right? So for example, or am I recording this, right? Okay, yeah, it's on record. So for example, now, if you can see the screen, I want to go to console, right? Can you see console? Hello, can anybody see that I'm on console?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, if I say,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if I say console.log bracket, right? And because let's say it's string, hello, Abraham. Did you see it, sir? Where it's output?
Yes.
Did not display in the dialog box, right? Not in the browser, but in the console. This value, that's what I'm talking about. So it's a runtime environment, right? So time will even come in your functions in JavaScript, you're going to be saying print, you're going to use it. But it's a great question. So console log means it's print, direct interpretation. Alert means print, but it's not a case of preference. It's a case of runtime environment. Where do you want the runtime environment to happen? Do you understand? That is determined, is tied to whether to use console, whether to use alert, yeah, or whether to use document dot write. Do you understand, sir? So, yeah. Question? Any question so far? So this thing that we are doing, it can happen in your Sublime. There is terminal in your Sublime. Do you understand? There is a terminal there. It can happen on your command line. That is command prompt. If you're a Windows user, terminal. If you're a Mac user. You see that place that day that I was saying CD, blah, 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 blah. I was saying PWD, LS. All of this can still happen there, right? So there's one important thing before we master this art of writing here that we need to do for as far as this JavaScript is concerned. We need to know our level of operations. We have several types of operations that are put together. Let me check here. Is it the 13 or it? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Yes. Okay. So 13. So I'm going to expand it. Mathematicians in here and physics, they will know a lot about this now. Right. So is assignment, we have expression in a statement, right? This is just JavaScript assignment operators. So assignment operators assigns to values in JavaScript. Already, you all know names of variables. So this is an operator. I don't need to tell you this, right? These are the operators. This one is equals to, plus equals to, minus equals to, times equals to, division equals to, modulus, we call this, means remainder. Modulus equals to, that is percentage, right? Then exponential equals to, this is 2 asterisk, isn't it? And these are example, like s equal to y, x plus equal to y, x minus equal to y, x times equal to y, x divided equal to y, x modulus equal to y, s exponential equal to y. The same as this. This thing is interpreted as s equal to y. This one looks very direct. But in case you are wondering what does this mean, it means s equals to x plus y. And this means s equals to x minus y. So you're going to take off your mathematical theory. You're going to erase it from your brain. Otherwise, there is a level you know maths to, you think that this thing is wrong. It is not. This is computing here. But why I say that mathematicians and physicists in the house may find it interesting, because I don't know the level of mathematics you've done, but there is something we call discrete mathematics, that is session and optimization in computer science. This thing inherited because of array variables in mechatronics design. So we use it a lot. So, and this one is interpreted as s equals to x times y. This one is interpreted to x equals to x divided by y. And this one for modulus, and this one for exponential. In case you are wondering, why is it that they don't have to like do it like this, plain, like this same as, instead of this? Why they computing is about logic. So, and when they mean logic, you see the word coding, they don't want you to just see it plain like that and understand. They want you to think, before you are to know it. Like they don't want you to just, feel reluctant or just stay on your own and then the whole thing, you just know them. No, they want you to think, through the whole concept. And this kind of thing, help a lot in, it helps gives your personal inspiration and all, as far as computing is concerned. Any question in this part? This is very, very important. You cannot run away from it as far as JavaScript is concerned. And some of them will be inherited in Python. So question, please. Before we go to what we call shift assignment operators. These are the very, very, very fundamental of JavaScript expressions. This is what we're going to use to complete our arithmetic part in JavaScript to the level of algorithms. We're going to be using this in the algorithm session. Even in Python, we're going to be using it. Question, please, before we go down. Any question? Or is it that you cannot see?
No question for now. None for now
Or you can see, right?
from my end.
Okay.
It's very clear.
Yes, I can see
Yeah.
it.
All right. Very good. Women in the house, please, so that you not say that instead of giving you governor, we are appointing you people commissioners.
So no question for now.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Shift assignment operators is different from, assignment operators assigned value. So here, these are the operators, right? Less than equals to, greater than equals to, 3 greater than equals to. And examples of it is x less than equal to y, x greater than equal to y, and x triple greater than equal to y is same as x equals to x less than equal to y, x equals to s equal to x greater than equal to y, and x equal to x triple greater than equal to y. Mind you, the one that is very, 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 very adopting in this session, in this part of JavaScript or other programming languages, is this same as, not a real example. The real example is just to show you, because the case study, by the time you begin to flip the expression, you will see that it's this last part that will translate it better to you, right? If you don't have questions, we move to a bigger one. And might have heard of bitwise, bit and bytes, right? So this is the bitwise, the one of 8 base. Bitwise assignment operators. This is where computing starts. So before someone will tell you that, what do you know about computer? This is where computing starts, Then operator of AND equals to, right? And raised to power equals to, and then modulus, young modulus equals to. Again, examples of this is x and equal to y. Mind you, we interpret this statement in the time that we apply it, we interpret all of them to you, right? Then x raised to power y and x young modulus, integer division equal to y. It's integer division, sorry, that slash. So same also as s equals to x and y. You might have heard of something in computer science, like when it is and, then both have to be equal. When it is or, one part statement have to be true. This is where this thing is leading to, that logic gate. This is where the whole expression is leading to. Because that now is being packaged into circuits already. and x equal to s raised to power y, and s equal to x integer division y. This one is a bitwise, we call them. And now logical. This is the one that you might have heard of a little bit, right? Logical assignments. So it's a bit tricky. Operator, and equals to integer division 2 equals to, then this equals to question mark equals to, and these are the examples. At this level is very minimal, but here now this is the direct interpretation, right? It's 2 and here means you should expect two expressions in between, same as this one, 2 expression. You know, it's like this side and this side. They have to be equal for a statement to be true in case you're using a Boolean, right? Same as this one and same as this. I'm going to send this to you. Just master them a little bit and then you'll see them. So I did a bit of coding around it. So for example, let's, okay, this is operator, the equals to operator. The simple assignment operator assign a value to a variable, which this one you know already. But for example, we're just going to take this JavaScript from here. It's a bit of JavaScript we've written. We're going to bring it back to our, oh, sorry, I need to open the Sublime. New. I'm going to put it here. Oh, sorry, it's too big. I'm going to save this to, I'm just going to save it to a document. As I'm going to call it sample GS altogether, right? Dot HTML. That's what I'm going to do. Right. And this, the parts that we want to concentrate on, you can see an idea here. It's the little things I've learned from HTML. This is the part of the that we're going to concentrate. So this is a script, or this is inline script. I mean, the internal script must not be written like this. So, for example, let x equal to 10. Let s equal to 10. Document.get element ID. Don't worry, I will explain this better, this section better in terms of when we start applying it very big. But what he's saying is an instruction, a function, get. But what are you getting? Element. What kind of element? By ID. Element by ID. Here, you've given the element ID here to be what? Demo. And that is why you have to quote it here. Where, after getting it, I mean, getting it from where? Getting it in the inner HTML. The whole thing here is called inner HTML. Is Vicent that is disturbing us? I've muted him. So, yeah, where are you getting it from? From the inner HTML, then equals to the value, which is value of s is the value of s, which is this 10, right? You concatenate it, the value of s. So you can say now the concatenation partner value of s is It's a statement. So this is another principle of concatenation that just come in there. So if case not taken, you think that is an addition, but it's not. It looks a bit confusing. Should I? You remember that time from from here? You remember this thing? Document.write hello document. What it does is it will output directly to the HTML page. So document write. So document.get is a write. It's a write method. We call it a method, right? Get. Document.get element by ID. What is the name of your ID? Double quote, you put it there in the bracket. Then where are you getting it from? In the inner HTML. So time will even come, we begin to advance more in development, people will open and they will not see any code. You know, we call it refactor. You have to refactor the code, like you advance it, compress it, summarize it, and they will do whatever they want to do. They will not see, what they will see is just very small. And if they copy it and take it by, it will not work for them. Do you understand? So I came to the slides because of that. Let's back to here. Any question here? Should I explain again? You already know your normal HTML here, where we have H1, H2, H3, and you know the ID. You see important of ID here. On the, you are calling it on the, you are referencing it in the script, which is JavaScript. And by giving this code, this beautiful code of lectures equals to, you are declaring this is a variable actually, but you are using the word instead of var, you are using the word let. Time will come, you're going to use, this is a reserved word, by the way, if you remember. This is a reserved word, let. Time will come, you use what we call const, mean constant. And you even use case, or you use with, or use for I equals to this, I I greater than 20, you give a range. Then I plus, you give the increment. Time will come, you begin to see all of that. So we are saying let x, not var this time, let s equals to 10. At the time document, we want you to go into the document.get element. What element? The element of x by ID. The ID is given where? In the inner HTML, and equals to the value. But this value now we concatenate this statement, this part of statement that will polish the sentence very well. The same way we've done for that time, that we say my name is plus my name. You remember? So it's going to put the value of S and concatenate it together. So this principle of concatenation, you have to imagine now a string sentence is coming together with an int value. Question, please. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
We can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Is it confusing? Is it convincing?
Yes, sir.
Is it understandable? Yeah.
We are still
wait.
learning now.
Revisiting it to settle.
Sir?
I think if we touch it again, maybe I think it will settle eventually.
This
As we go on, it will definitely settle.
there is some important things that is coming already, right? See, already the importance of ID in HTML is coming to play here now, right? That is one. The importance of let, if you remember when I showed you that reserve word, I'm sure you saw this one here, let, that you cannot use it as variable name, if you remember. So I want to I want to plead with the house that if we post the slides, please always go through it. Always go through it. And I'll show you this. Oh, sorry. Instead of going to the front.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to show you
it's just
yeah. Did you see let here? Do you see let? This is what I was trying to justify. Do you see let?
let's case let's with
Mm,
yeah, there's let's there.
mm. So you see case, you see let, you see with, you see cash, you see private, you see in, you see do, you see for. When you for be very useful when you are going for loop. Being it a for loop, there is a loop called for loop. These people in the electrical department, they use that word a lot, looping. They say, look, we don't have light. I don't know what is happening. So don't mind
Okay.
that. Look at it, that is a beautiful background. Don't mind it. Okay. So are you guys seeing where is becoming more important? Right. So a little bit of this application, right? And this will be your exercise. If you see the chronology of this class or the methodology, we define it a little bit to you, we explain it to you, and we apply it, and we ask you, we give you something to do. This one is 001. But I have observed with this class that people don't like, you don't like doing your assignment, and it's a bad character as a student, not as your person. As a student, it's a bad character. It's not a good one. At least by the grace of God, I've been teaching this programming for a while now. You should at least show me, prove to me that at least you're serious, and encourage me. You should encourage me by doing those things. There is a lecture slides there for you to go through. There is a video on the YouTube for you to go through. And we are available to assist in any way. So I think you have every tools to explore. All right. So whether you like it or not, you do this assignment, this one. It's very simple. All right. If you see, this is, in case you don't know what plus looks like, is addition, minus is subtraction, multiplication, because it's been a while, some of us left high school mathematics. The slash is a division. You have modulus for percentage, right? And yeah, it brings us to this very bigger topic, expression. If you remember when we were giving you the sign, we said that it's for expression's sake. Variable can also store the result of expressions. So it's acting as a value and it's acting as a variable. Variable x equals to 2 plus 2. The part that is equals to is an assignment of variable to value. But again, the part that says 2 plus 2 is an expression. So this expression is acting as a variable value, but it's an expression. Variable y is equal to 5 times 6. And variable var name equals to Nina, right? And in case you'll be thinking, what will be the expression in terms of strings? This is it here. Var greeting, hello, Nina. Expressions of the hello, you are concatenating a value plus the value that have been given, declared before upstairs, right? So name, you're bringing two variables, saying that the other value, the value of the first variable should now be, declared as a result of the second variable, but in expression form. Any question I try to make it very, very simple slides to see, justify your understanding. Hello, guys.
All right, sir. A simple question, sir.
Okay, sir.
Eh,
Is it my
A clarification, sir. Clarification. Yesterday, when you
Mm.
introduced us to VAR,
Mm.
you said it is just like an empty container, and what's therein is its content.
Yeah, no,
Is it still
variable, not var. The var is a keyword for variable.
variable? I remember, yeah.
Yes.
So is it still applicable here when the variable is empty and its content is what is x equals to 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2 and the caveats?
This,
Is it still a
yeah, if I understand it very well, there are no empty variable here yet. These variables, they are all bucket with water. X, var x, which is the x is the variable name, equals to 2 plus 2. That is a value. But this type of value is an expressional value, right? So you are going to see it bucket of water, but the x is the empty bucket, is the empty bucket. The 2 plus 2 is water in it. So for example, you can say that instead of 10 liters to fill the bucket, you are now dividing it into 5 liters plus 5 liters. You're going to see that here. If I understand it very well, there is no empty variable here yet. The x is the variable name. So
okay? I was looking at the variable x as being empty, and the content is the 2 plus 2 and the caveats.
Yes, exactly. Yes, sir. That is the value. The value is the content, sir. Yes, sir. The 2 plus 2. But this type of content now, this type of value now, is an expressional value. X can just be equals to 2. There is no expression. But now, there is expression, mathematical or arithmetic operation there called 2 plus 2. You know, it's a arithmetic operation. You agree with me? Yes. That the operators one of the operators that we showed earlier, like plus, is operating there already. And so also, multiplication is operating there already. Unlike the one that has var name equals to Nina, that one has no expression. It's just a variable with an assignment of value, Nina. Don't know whether you understand me, sir.
I got you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Question, please. I welcome questions. Steady.
So sir, with this explanation you just gave now,
Mm.
this var greeting now, carry the value of expression. Is that it? Because it's carrying hello plus.
Yes. That one is a value of expression. But in case you be wondering, how can we use just plus? This type of expression now is a concatenation expression. Like you are concatenating. That is the word that we use for it. It's not like the mathematical, because you are bringing two strings together, right? You are making sure that the statement is going to come out very, very beautiful and well polished. Do you understand? So, hello, Nina. Now, the value of the name, Nina now, is inheriting it. It's pulling it from the variable that have been declared somewhere. But having the variable name in mind, called name here, we'll just pull the value and adding in terms of concatenation now, because it's not addition mathematically, is to just sum, Abi. But now you cannot there's no way you sum character or text together. So what it does, it will bring it together, position it to, identify a well-structured sentence. So, and that is what we've done here. So it's an expression, the greeting part is an expression of variable. But this type of values and expression, the expressions is called concatenation expressions, and the values, they are in int format, which is, strings format. while that of the X and Y is in int format, terms of data type, I mean a variable type. Did I answer your question, sir? Kissing.
Yes, yes, sir, you did.
All right. Please, the female, I beg Mona, they help us interact. Make the thing for the, before our food go come dey cold for kitchen, please.
We are following, sir.
I know, this will definitely come from you, ma. Thank Almighty God that you are following. All right, we are missing somebody here today. Is he, or he is not here today? Who else? Vera is not here today. Tammy.
Yeah.
Okay, you are here. Oh, he is here. Okay. Tammy is not here today. This is my guy. Akin is always here. Akin, well done. He's joining from Ibadan. All right. Yeah, Constant is always here. Somebody that's missing engineer Unum and Emmanuel Aigba is not here. A lot of people are not here today. But we see, thank God, the Church of God is moving on. Okay. Okay, let's move on to this. If you remember, one time I was saying that time will come, you'll see a for loop, and you say for I equals to this, and I was talking about increment, decrement, I was talking about range, setting a range, and all of that stuff. This type of operation is decrement and increment. Increment means addition.